And another big frustration for the flood victims waiting on the city to buy out their home.
Now, this may sound odd, but the city of Austin has approached homeowners about selling their homes for years. Because these homes are in the 25-year Onion Creek floodplain, it's actually more cost-effective for the city to buy out the properties and turn them into parkland. Tonight, KXAN's Natalie Stoll is taking an in-depth look at this process.
Well, homes in Onion Creek were built in the 70s, before they were part of the city and before even the FEMA floodplain maps were drawn. In the 90s, the maps included the 25-year floodplain, and a study completed in 2006 found that a buyout was the most cost-effective solution. It pinpointed nearly 500 properties. Now, federal funds have helped in the past, but the city has had to rely on their own money for this area.
You know, I was going to be hardcore. I was going to be the last house in the middle of the park.
Ron DeFord's lived in Onion Creek for more than 30 years. He's never considered accepting a buyout before, but this flood has him reconsidering the option.
And I woke up about 6 o'clock, just sensed something wasn't right, and stepped off into 3 inches of water.
The water ended up several feet high in his home.
I don't have any place else to go. I had my plan B around the corner up here, and it flooded too.
We're looking at everything.
The city of Austin has purchased more than 320 homes in Onion Creek since 1999. The houses are now parkland. The city expected to add 15 to 20 more this year, but now they want that number higher.
Yeah, there are more houses, but the thing is there is not the funding available right now.
Without a federal disaster declaration, there's no FEMA money. And with no federal money, it all comes down to what the city can afford.
We are looking for every penny that we can find. We're pulling every resource that we have in the city. That's the one that we are even right now looking at projects that we already have in our plan for next year and try kind of delay them in order to really address the problem that we have here.
As Ron cleans up, he's already looking forward.
I got Santa season coming up.
Luckily, the Santa suit survived.
Now, the city says that this area was their main target before the floods. You see it right here in the blue. They're also looking at 2 other areas now, the area in the purple and the area in the green here. The priority, though, within these areas are those properties who have experienced the most damage. In the studio, Natalie Stoll, KXAN News.
Travis County is also moving forward with buyouts in the Timber Creek neighborhood. This map here shows you the county has already purchased more than 100 homes because of flooding, and you can see them there in green. Today, officials told us they have money for 27 more properties in the low side of this neighborhood, but they're going to need federal grant money to do any additional buyouts. Officials are holding meetings next week to discuss the buyouts in these areas, and you can find more information about this on our website, KXAN.com.